Hey guys, Rain here. Unfortunately, my last stream ended abruptly, and well, it got cut off during a power outage. I wasn't able to get it back until much later that night, and even then, my internet connection hasn't been stable for the past couple of days, so I missed the deadline to be able to actually stream the test server content. That said, I was able to get a bunch of data before everything happened and went down, including some stuff with the new Lin Synthesia buff. So in this video you will see a first stuff on the Frost comp, physical with Anka DPS, and another one with Nora main DPS. There'll be another one with 3 altered comps actually, 2 of which have the Lin buff, and 1 excludes Lin entirely, and then followed by there's 2 Volt ones, one with triple Volt using Ray and Mimi or Meme, and then another one with double altered to go with Ray, both of which are using Nora as the main DPS, and then finally a Flame comp. The Flame one was a bit of a pain to test, especially due to my network latency, as I'm basically playing with latency of, the server's halfway across the planet from where I live. But with all that in mind, I hope you guys enjoy. And we're back. So we got here a full chart of everything, and I'm probably blocking some of it, so let me just hide myself real quick. And as you can see here, everything's a bit more organized here. This time, unlike usual where I would have in the past, where if there was a special trait or special different bonus there, I would actually put it as a separate category. I decided to just group any bonuses from things like traits or matrices or whatever that don't normally show up on the cactus under the content bonus category. And if you're wondering why there's a really massive bar under the 2 Lin comps, that has to do with part of the Lin Synthesia buff, as in certain content, her actual damage is doubled. Depending on the content, the way they go about doubling it is a bit weird, as in one content it'll double the duration of her skill, while another it will actually just double the actual per hit damage of her skill. Right? We'll see more details when that eventually comes out. But as you can see here, Frost and Physical are just dominating everything here. That said, I think it might be a bit better if we just zoom in a little bit more. Alright. So we zoomed in on the axis, so now the bottom of the axis isn't 0, but rather it's... well, it's 4,000, or not 4,000, 4 million. Right? Not 4 million, I picked 4 billion, my mistake. Anyways, as you can see though, like, there's a really big gap here between Frost at the top and Flame at the very bottom. That said, when it comes to Resistance Shred, because a lot of these comps are hitting at least 30% Resistance Shred, or in the case of the Frost comp at the very top, they're actually hitting 50. Something to keep in mind though is the existence of, well, the game itself is an MMO, and a lot of the content is meant to be played multiplayer, which means the existence of Fortitude players and, of course, the existence of Benediction players. They actually do shrink the gap, at least between the Physical and Frost at the top, as you combine the Resistance Shred from Fiona that you would get from using her skill in a Benediction comp, and the Fortitude Asuka Resistance Shred, and then anything that's hitting around 30% Resistance Shred, they're immediately hitting over the cap of 50% once you factor those in. So in reality, the Frost and the Fizz at least, they're basically doing the same amount of damage. Right? And of course on the left with the 2 physical ones, the one with Anka, the top one with Anka is the one using her as the main DPS. The Volt and Flame ones do need a little bit of help, but at the same time, they are the ones to go the longest with our most recent unit. And at least with how it seems, Nora feels more like just a drop-in placeholder, at least for now. Though, at least for Volt anyways. The Flame situation's a bit not great, as with how Nora's skill works for Flame, is you get a decent amount of flat attack for every single stack of Spark, which is cool, except the only way to get the stack of Spark is when you use a skill. Is when you use her skill. The thing is... wait, no, actually, no. No, that's how you consume it. You consume the stacks of Sparks with her skill, and based on how many stacks you consume, you get a big flat attack boost. I think it was like 600 per stack. But the only way to actually gain a stack is you have to summon anything. You need a summon. And it only works the time you actually summon it, you'll gain a stack. Which is fine, except if you don't summon more summons to replace what you had before, you can't get any more stacks. And every time you use Nora's skill, you consume all of the stacks. As a result, you're in a weird situation where you basically need to use Bloody, as she's the one who actually gains you the stacks. Substituting it with Lipo would just yield way lesser damage, as you have 8 summons, but you're only gonna have 8 summons. You're not gonna reset your stack count. At the same time, GE was completely useless without any summons as well. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation for Flame. Not really sure what they can do about it until, I guess, the next Flame unit comes out and hopefully fixes something. But with Flame, it just feels like a constant, never-ending cycle of just losing and begging for like, oh yeah, maybe we're hoping for the next unit to save the previous one. As unfortunate as it is. Really, there's nothing we can do about it but pray they might do something to help Flame. And with Volt, yeah, I'm pretty sure Nora is just temporary. We'll see what happens when the next Volt comes. Rumor is it's going to be Meryl. Interesting there, but we'll have to wait and see. And with that, thank you guys for watching the video. Right, leave a like if you liked it. Subs would be appreciated as well. Hopefully I can see you again, and hopefully after this video is uploaded, my network is a bit more stable so I can start streaming again. Alright then, see you guys. See ya.